Welcome to Inert Chemistry. In today's video lecture, we discuss a very important topic, cephalosporins. Cephalosporins, it is an important antibacterial drug and it belongs to beta-lactam drugs. We will study about the chemistry, mode of action, metabolism and subclasses of cephalosporin. Now we first see the chemistry of cephalosporins. Cephalosporins are closely resembled to penicillins, and you know that in previous video we discussed about penicillins. This is the structure of penicillins shown here. It contains a 5-membered ring that is having sulfur in it and a 4-membered ring that is beta-lactam, and it contains an R group. Similarly, in cephalosporins, instead of 5-membered ring, there is a 6-membered ring, and it also contains sulfur. A beta-lactam ring is also present in cephalosporins, and there is a difference that it contains 2 side chains R1 and R2, and this whole structure is called 7-amino cephalosporinic acid. While in case of penicillin, this structure is called amino penicillinic acid. The nucleus of cephalosporins, that is called 7-amino cephalosporinic acid, it bears close resemblance to 6-amino penicillinic acid. The intrinsic antimicrobial activity of natural cephalosporins is low, but the attachment of various R1 and R2 groups yield hundreds of potent compounds that are very low toxic and efficient. Now we see the mode of action of cephalosporins. As we have already discussed that all the beta-lactams, they work by inhibiting the bacterial cell wall. In the same way, cephalosporins also work by inhibiting the bacterial cell wall. The mechanism of action is similar to that of penicillin, and they mainly inhibit the cross-linking of peptidoglycan units in the bacterial cell wall by inhibiting transpeptidase enzymes. However, they bind in the target protein other than penicillin binding proteins. If you want to learn about the mode of action of beta-lactams, please visit. We have made a separate video on it. The link is given in the description box. Now we see the metabolism and excretion. Majority of the cephalosporins are not metabolized and they are excreted rapidly via kidney through tubular secretions, and they have very short half-life, about half hour or 30 minutes. The drugs probenicids, they inhibit the tubular secretion of cephalosporins. Some of the cephalosporins like cephalaxin, cefaxim and cefoperazone, they are secreted or excreted through bile. Now we see the various subclasses of cephalosporins. Cephalosporins are classified into various classes or also called generations. There are 5 different generations of cephalosporins. First generation cephalosporins, second generation, and similarly third, fourth and 5. Here we give 2 important examples of each class. As you learned in the previous video, that this is the basic structure of cephalosporins, and it contains 2 R groups, R1 and R2. By attaching different substituents on R1 and R2, various subclasses are formed. And here we show these R1 and R2 groups. For example, in case of first generation cephalosporins, the example is fazolin and cephalexin. And here is the R1 and R2 group of cefazolin and cephalexin. Similarly, these are the second generation cephalosporin, third generation cephalosporins, fourth generation cephalosporins, and fifth generation cephalosporins are given here. Please like this video, share and subscribe the channel. We will soon come with another video.